That was a mission. I'm stoked. I was able to get it out. Wasn't too bad.
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me. Yeah, yeah.
What's up, guys? So it's been a few days since I last filmed a video. A lot has happened. I really just haven't filmed because I was really frustrated. I never let frustration get the best of me, but this weekend I was like super overwhelmed. I had a lot of in such a little time frame, and none of it worked out. I was basically supposed to been on really limited time lately, so everything's been like a crunch time for me. And I was supposed to get this transmission dropped within like an hour on Friday before I had to do some other stuff. That way Saturday morning, first things first, I can drive all the way out to the city where the guy's building it, which is like an hour away, drop it off, get it built over the weekend because I'm going to be out of town next weekend, and then pick it up the weekend after that, and had it all organized. Like I said in the video pulling this motor, this car is so simple, but every bolt on it is a pain in the ass. There's this bolt, an 1.5 inch size bolt right here for the axles, right? This fucking crown nut is like 600 foot-pounds torque or some crazy ass shit. Like they say to tighten this as hard as you can. So breaking this thing off is damn near impossible. We tried with a ratchet like this, snapped it right in half, and this is a 1/2 inch drive ratchet. Right in half. It broke off, hit Robert in the shin, everything. Then I got a breaker bar, that didn't work. Finally I reached out like to everybody I knew, and I came across this bad boy. Huge ass ratchet. I don't even know what size drive this is. Probably like 1 inch or something. Big ass ratchet. This thing was strong enough. I put this on here, right? I had an angle piece of iron I cut, put in 2 bolts with it, so that piece hit the ground so it stopped it from spinning. Had this, then I took my jack handle off my jack, which is like 4-foot pull right here. Slid this over the ratchet and used this as a breaker bar, and literally had the bolt on all the way to like right here in my garage and was hanging from it. Finally cracked it loose, and now they're both loose. It got me so frustrated, and I was so mad all weekend because I wasn't able to get my trans to the builder, and now my trans is gonna be weeks behind, and it pissed me off. It got the best of me, but now got the bolts off, so it's time to pull everything out and drop this fucking transmission. It's been a mission. Haven't brought you guys along because it's just been way too overwhelming to even grab the camera and film, because I've been running around for days. I went to like every hardware store. No one had this ratchet big enough that was strong enough. But we got it, boys. First things first, I'm taking a picture of this because I remember last time this eBay fucking thing was a pain in the ass. Now I'm breaking these bolts loose. I don't remember what they're called, but they're the ones that hold on to like my for suspension. I don't know the name of this shit, man. After I do all this on the other side again, it'll be ready to pull the trans out, so I'll have to call Ray over and help me get this out probably. Same thing, but on the other side now. Oh, there we go again. I don't know if there's a certain way to do this, but basically I'm just pushing the spring back using a wrench. I put the needle through the middle to grab onto this, and you gotta like push it in at the same time you spin it, and that just pops off. That's my way of doing it. I'm sure it's probably people that do it differently, but I don't know what these things are called, but basically it just goes through one end of the spring. Oh fuck. Goes through one end, and then on the other end is the cap. It goes in and then turns to pull it, keep it locked. I feel like it's kind of sketchy to do it the way I'm doing it, but it works. I also got just my Slurpee bottle with the hose to catch all these brakes fluid that comes out. I already loosened all these suspension bolts back here previously, so this side should go a lot faster, also because I know what I'm doing now. The last side I was fucking, haven't touched this thing in years, so. A guy messaged me the other day, and he wants to start like a MOPBOYZ biker club, not just like normal MOPBOYZ on YouTube. He wants a biker club, and we were talking about it and stuff. I want to know how you guys feel on it. So, if you guys think that'd be something cool, comment down below what you guys think. He wants to like sell patches and like a full biker club, basically. All right. Sweet, that's done. Now I just need to do these bolts right here. There's one on each side of the transmission, and then that's it. It should be coming right out. There was my tripod leg. I was finally able to get everything unbolted, so now I'm just gonna get those last two bolts that I just showed you guys, and I'm gonna put the jack underneath it, undo those bolts, and then hopefully get it down all by myself. Hopefully it doesn't drop. I don't have anyone else here, so that's the plan. Hopefully it'll be good. Pick my leg up. This thing breaks every 2 seconds. She's out. That was a mission. I'm stoked. I was able to get it out. Wasn't too bad, but because of those axle bolts taking 3 days, I wasn't able to get my transmission to the guy this weekend. I'm stoked. Only other thing is these motor studs on the bottom came out when I pulled the motor. So now I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna Loctite them back into, and I'll show you guys how we do that. So, because it's about to get super cold and windy outside, so I'm gonna pull everything in and I'll show you guys how to put some studs in. Your average thread locker here. The only thing you need to use for this is you want to make sure you have 2 bolts, because you're going to be using that to tighten it down. Go ahead and put it hand tight in after you put some Loctite on. Grab one of the bolts, thread in on. Alright. Then we grab our second bolt, put it on top of that one. Tighten that one down. That second one, and you're just going to spin it. It's going to keep going in. Crack it loose. There's our thread locker top. Grab the second bolt. Second bolt comes off, and the stud stays in. That's it. Now your stud's in there deep, and you can put Loctite on it, so it shouldn't be coming out again. First thing is take it out, put the Loctite on. A good even amount. Go ahead and back it off. Hold in the second bolt again. I'm stoked. I got everything done I wanted to do today. Got the trans out, motors out, everything's ready on the bug now. It's So bug project is going well. Making movement on it, progress on it. If you guys are excited to see more of this, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.